Hi, I'm Stephanie Joya, your go-to coach for building and automating client attraction systems that grow your business with aligned clients. I'm pulling out my videos, my trainings over the years that I find valuable even today that can help you grow your business. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you find this training helpful. There's going to be plenty more to come. Now let's get started.
Real quick, if you don't know what Hello 7 is, it's a company, it's a business coaching company for new and experienced entrepreneurs who want to take their idea, like they may not even have a business yet, all the way to seven figures, hence Hello 7. And they take you through what they call the growth scale, which is Hello 1 to Hello 7. And it's all the things that sometimes we skip when we grow a business. So I jumped in when I first jumped into Hello 7, heard about it. I kept going back and forth between Hello 3 and Hello 4, which is around the six figure mark. And I would drop down, I'd come back up, drop down, come back up, all those things. And then when I learned, it was because I didn't really take those steps to create foundations in my business. And as soon as I understood that and I started to like really practice it and show my clients too, because at this time when I learned about it, about maybe 6 months in, I started coaching one-on-one within my own business coaching program. And I was blown away with the opportunity from Rachel Rogers herself to become a certified Hello 7 coach, to be able to teach other entrepreneurs how to go from 0 to 7 figures. And I took advantage of it. First cohort, I'm in it. And this past August, about maybe a month ago, no, yeah, a little over. It's been almost 6 weeks, maybe 5 or 6 weeks ago. We had an in-person opportunity where we were coached by all the coaches on just like and Rachel's coaches, her life coach, her business, very first business coach was there presenting. And I had so many takeaways, and I was like, why not just give it to y'all? Like literally, I love the saying that I practiced for years, even when I was a fitness coach, was as I learn, I teach. As I learned the better ways or the right ways to do things, I want to give it to my community. So I'm actually going to go through my notes here and explain, and I hope you guys get some takeaways from this. As you hear ones that you want to implement, please drop them in the comments. Let me know, so that not only can I hold you accountable, but when you write it down, it makes it more real that you're going to take action. So the first thing, and if you're watching this as a replay, put replay in the comments. Let me know you're here. And if you're watching this live, let me know you're here. Just drop live and your name, so I can address you as such. Because on StreamYard, it doesn't allow me to see your name. So the first thing was identify Justice League members. This came from Rachel Rogers' very first business coach, Pam Slim, and she gave a presentation on like your water. If you saw my post a little 2 hours ago, it was make sure you know where your ideal clients hang out, and she called it like a watering hole. So identifying your Justice League members means where can your clients get the best support. So for instance, I've now partnered with an ads coach to be able to give an ads program to my clients. Right, y'all hear me talk about automation all the time, and I have my way of teaching it, but why not get it from the goat herself? So my very first, well, I shouldn't say my first Justice League member, um I'm trying to get Instagram back on. Oh, actually, I forgot to put the title, but it's okay. Thank you. I had Jeffrey help me out. The What was I just saying? I just completely blanked out. The ads program, so you can get into like an ads boot camp, so that you can understand like how to. Uh, it's going the other way. So you can understand like how to run ads to your lead magnet, to your webinar, to your Facebook group, wherever, so that you can literally have leads hot, ready to go, people that like and trust you right away. So that's like my first Justice League member. I have another Justice League member who is a life coach, who is really dope at like integrating spirit, right? So what I want you guys to understand is like inside of your business, where can you partner with folks to create this like justice league? And why is this so important? It's really important for me because when I went away for this intensive, immediately after I also went on vacation. I had this I every year I go to Labor Day takeover for my birthday, and this year just was butt up against this intensive that was part of a certification program I'm in, the Hello 7 cert that I'm talking about. So that meant I was gone from my clients. Just me primarily was gone from my clients. If you ever have to go on vacation, or not have to, but like you want to go on vacation, you want to be able to serve your clients while you're away on vacation, right? Like you want to be able to um, I guess be of service to them, allow them to still get great, move forward in their business, or for you if you're an online fitness coach, move forward in their program. So maybe you might have a nutritionist that's really dope, and it's just while that week you're away, you have the nutritionist come in and coach, right? Or another fitness coach, another person that teaches in the same style as you, has a similar methodology as you, and you guys can help your clients that way, and vice versa, right? When they go away, you're able to come in, right? So that's an example of a justice league. The next one was, and I'm actually, this is so funny, y'all. I haven't looked at these notes in probably a month. I'm not gonna front with you. I took action steps from these and I made a list, and that's what I've been looking at. So this is the notes. It's so funny because the next one is actually what I changed my methodology into, was because what I was noticing, what I was being taught by in the Hello 7 coach cert is so contradictory to having a 3 month or a 4 month program, which is what I have right now. And the Hello 7 coach cert, which is literally a step-by-step roadmap, or not a roadmap, but like things to do to create foundations so that you can confidently move into the next level inside of your business, the next revenue level. So it what I wrote down was to create a 12-month roadmap for my offer. Now I'm releasing the term roadmap a bit, and it's because there's no one size fit all blueprint, right? And the only way to find your roadmap, your blueprint, is by looking at your business, your lifestyle, and the way that you're meant to coach and lead your clients, right? That's the passion and purpose that I want to make profitable for you, okay? So P3 is now a 12-month program. We start in January, and everybody that joins P3 gets a bonus 3 months. So like you would work with me one on one starting now, and then in January is when your 12 months actually start. So I'm really excited to roll that out. Y'all stay tuned for this. I'm just sharing my notes at this point, but it's so funny how it aligns. And then I actually updated, and because of that, I updated having intentional one-on-one calls that are based off of like your niche. Instead of just saying, "Hey, let's hop on a call and work through the challenges that you're facing," which I've always loved one-on-ones. I've always dreamed of having a one-on-one coach myself. They're so powerful. Any chance that I can talk to a business coach, someone that has done what I'm trying to do before, I want to work with them one-on-one, right? But it's not always accessible for folks, right? Like maybe you don't have $30,000 to work with a business coach one-on-one, because that's how much some of them do. So when people come into my program, even though it's nowhere near, most of y'all have been on a call with me, so y'all already know. But like you already know that my program's not that high, but I still want to have one-on-one access to my clients, and I actually give them unlimited one-on-ones. In order to work with me, because I think one-on-one coaching is so powerful. That's how you get out of those sticky situations. So this next one came from my gosh, why Susan Hyatt. She's a life coach. She does retreats. You may know her if you're in the Hello 7 circle, because now she's actually doing mindset calls inside of the club. But one of the things that she talked about, and this is so interesting that was the topic of her session, was working with difficult clients. And one of the takeaways that I had was creating a capacity and risk tolerance check, because growing a business is tough. It is hard. And sometimes you don't have the capacity for it to move to that next level, to do the hard things or have those hard conversations, or put yourself out there, right? So having a form that brings people through a capacity and risk tolerance check. And you can do that even in your own fitness coaching program. But I would encourage you to even do it for yourself. Be aware of your risk tolerance. Like, how much are you able to tolerate? And practice pushing it just a little bit, because that's how you grow. For your clients, though, for my fitness coaching clients, how I would do that is by customizing the program for them. Right? Like, if they really can only do, like right now they're used to not working out at all, right? That's what's in their lifestyle. But I know that they're not going to see results if they're only working out 1 or 2 days a week, right? But we start with those 1 or 2 days a week, and I educate them on why we're slowly moving forward, so that they can understand their capacity and push the limit of their capacity over time. Y'all let me know in the comments if this is resonating with you, if there's anything that you already are like, oh yeah, I do this already, or I want to do more of this. um Having, well, I've always had a payment plan policy, but you guys, make sure you're putting boundaries around your payment plan, right? If and I talked to a business coach recently who was collecting payments from clients 6 months ago, right? So, and it's just because she never asked. She never asked. She just let them, affect the boundaries, all that. Listen, we all got bills to pay, right? And we all have things that come up in our life. I'm not saying to give grace, but have a policy and enforce it. Okay, enforce it. Let people know this is your boundary and that you need to enforce it. Okay, given all that, like, we live in a world where grace needs to be given at all times. So I'm learning that even within my own program. Having a no-show policy for your sales calls. Like, how many times are you going to allow somebody to no-show on you before you start charging for that call, for that discovery session, that strategy session, that wellness evaluation, right? What's another one? That one's pretty self-explanatory. Um, for my coach, for the folks that are already coaching in a one-on-one or group coaching capacity, creating a checklist on the things that you want to address. I just started practicing this, and when I tell you, I actually feel like my coaching sessions are so much more intentional and more powerful just by me having a checklist based off of what I know they're working on, what I think they should be moving towards, and what I think they're going to bring up just from our conversations in between sessions. And I write it down and I make sure I hit those points, and then I add to it. And I always give homework. Y'all, any of my clients know that I give out homework at every single call, and then I give it to them and I put it in there so that next time when we meet, I'm also reviewing the homework that they gave you, or throughout the week when we're talking. Like, in my clients, we talk in between coaching calls in Slack, and I'm kind of like checking in, be like, hey, how's it going with XYZ? I'm working on it, coach. I got you before the next call. What else? What else? Oh, someone said big believer in no show policy. Add your names too, because I can't actually see it on Slack and on StreamYard. Man, are we gonna get through all of these? I'm gonna kind of go through. Uh, expectations. So, when you in an online fitness coaching program, you have the opportunity to work through some really hard moments, some sticky. Hey, Shanae, thanks for jumping on, girl. I know you busy and all over the place, so I appreciate it. Expectations are. How am I gonna write? Because what I wrote was create a form that goes over a checklist for expectations, and actually put it in your contract, put it in your program agreement, and put initials next to everything where they actually are initialing off those expectations. And what I have adopted is understand making sure I give the definition between a consultant, a coach, and a therapist. because those are actually three different things. In my business and business coaching, and the same thing with fitness coaching, I like to merge consultant and coaching. Therapy is not, I'm not trained in catch flies and fitness. I actually hired a therapist, so like they're in the program. I'm not your therapist. I hired one for you, and you get to work with them one on one. But inside the business coaching program, I like to encourage folks to get a professional if needed. I have a client right now that is moving through that experience, and I'm so freaking proud of her because it's very tough to do when you're growing a business and dealing with life issues, to then take care of yourself, right, when you're also trying to get clients and take care of your clients too. So I commend her for that. um but where do you fall in the consultant, coaching, and therapist side? I have a client who is a trained therapist, so she gets to mix all three. But I want to encourage you to be clear on the expectations that you want your clients to know about you, and what you expect from them, and what they should expect from you. Right? What should they expect from you, and making it very clear ahead of time. um what else we got? A lot of these are like checkpoints. uh Ooh, how many people are working on their like brand identity right now, and you don't even have your business launched yet? So many, so many. I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't do that and did not. I just wanted to create community, and that's why I talk about that a lot in my content with you guys. I just wanted to be out there creating community, being of service, creating these spaces where people can get after their goals. That's how I started. I wasn't thinking about my brand colors. I didn't have no brand kit on Canva. Um, I didn't. What you see now is not what happened in the beginning. What you see now developed over time once I got to understand my methodology, how I wanted to show up in these spaces. And actually, in the Hello 7 growth scale, brand identity isn't even established until you're getting close to you hit the six-figure mark. How about that? Until you're making 8K a month consistently, then you start working on your brand identity. I actually was shocked at that, and and I just need y'all to know, it doesn't matter if you agree with it or not. But sometimes we pay attention to the things that aren't money generating activities. Like, no one cares about your colors and all that stuff. They care about what you can do for them. They care about your transformation. Oh, okay. I gotta give this to y'all because we should all write a post on this. We should all. This is content right here. So I got this from. This was actually from another we call them cadets, the people that are in the certification program. Before we're certified as coaches, we're called cadets. So one of the cadets gave this example, and it's funny. It's rooted in a Bible verse where Jesus is like carrying I actually don't know the scripture, but like the poem. I think it's actually from a poem where you're walking in the sand and you see four footprints, and then you see two, and it's because Jesus is carrying you through those hard times. Well, they attributed this story, this new story. I don't actually know where this one came from, but to coaching, where you're walking. Imagine walking through a storage closet where it's like dark. You can't see anything, but you know you got to walk through it in order to get to the next level in your business, and walking, or in your fitness journey, right? Walking into the dark with a coach in hand, where all I'm meant to do as your coach is to hold your hand and guide you through. Why? Because I know what steps to take through the darkness in order to get you to the light, right? Like, we're both walking through the dark, right? And I think of, like, every business is different. Even though, yes, I teach fitness coaches how to grow and scale their businesses, every fitness coach is different. Every fitness business is different. So what I did for my business, I have all of this education, training, experience, and I bring it to the table. But the path you take may be different a bit, right? It may be, we might have to, oh, you don't want to be on Facebook. Okay. So your community is going to be over here, right? You used TikTok to grow your audience. So we're going to take them from here to there. right? So like everybody's business is different, and then how you actually coach in your business might be different, how your program setup may be different. But having a coach, someone that walks along with you, that has seen different approaches, is so valuable. A business manual. Okay, so this one, I got convicted on this too. I did not have a business manual, y'all, and I was wondering why I it was over here fighting with these virtual assistants and program managers because they don't have the steps. I'm over here like, y'all just create the steps. Now this is what I'm telling y'all I'm doing. Everything that I do, even logging into StreamYard, I'm recording it on Loom and then saving it in Loom. I put VA or business manual, and then what it is that I did in that Loom video. When I send out my emails, sending out email blasts is on the Loom video. DMs, right? If I'm in the DMs on Facebook, I'll give an example of like how I talk to people, how I find people, all that stuff, and I create a Loom video for that so I can give it to my virtual assistant. Yeah, a lot of y'all think that when I talk about automation, it's just about ads or it's just about systems or workflows or like automatically sending emails out. No, your automation is also the team that gets the, they're working in your DMs, or they're sending out emails for you. They're reminding your clients of maybe a payment, or they're reminding your clients of a coaching call that they have. That's automation too, and we need to stop ignoring all the pieces. And if right now you don't have an assistant in your business, that is a great time to start documenting, because when they do come in, you have all of this documented, and all you got to do is send them a link to the Loom video to show them what to do. Yeah, yeah, girl, go ahead and get that. Go ahead and take that. Something that I started a podcast. It's not out yet, so I can't drop the link, but it's called the Standout Podcast. And what I wanted to do was highlight all of these different coaches, consultants, influencers who just use their special sauce to stand out in a crowded place, in a crowded industry, social media. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I have here: create your offer with your special sauce. What is your special sauce? What is the thing that makes you different from someone that has the exact same education as you and serves in a similar capacity? What makes you different? What makes you stand out? What makes your ideal client say, hell yeah, you? No, I want you. I know she does this, and that, but I want you. And showcase that over and over and over again. All right, y'all. I think I'm gonna give you one more. One more. I want, and this one's actually I don't even know who. I must say, because sometimes when you come to these in-person events, you write down things that are that just come to your head. And my last thing that I wrote here, I'm just checking, make sure it's the last thing. I think it really is having a resume for what you do. I used to look back at my resume for as a special agent applying for like jobs and stuff like that. That's the way I view the resume. But now the way I view my resume is like, talk your shit, queen. Like, put all the things that you've done for people, that your certifications, why they're so valuable, and go back and look at it as you're growing your business. I'm telling you, like I'm in the process of building out my business coach resume and my fitness coach resume, and I'm gonna start talking about that in my content, because sometimes it's for me, but also I want y'all to know, like, I do this and I've done this, right? When your resume says you've been doing this for 9 years, like, you need to talk about that. um all right, I think I'm gonna stop here, y'all. I hope, please let me know in the comments if this was valuable for you guys. If you have any questions, any questions, especially about the Hello 7 growth scale. Like, I actually really, I am in love. Like, I'm obsessed with the growth scale. I've never seen anything like it. I'm so thankful to be a part of this program, to be able to give this education to my clients and show them the foundational stuff that aren't really showcased in business coaching programs, aren't showcased. Like, well, when you are just starting your business, don't be worried about that stuff. Worry about this stuff, getting out there, talking to people, talking to even your neighbors, right? Like, we're so attached to social media, and we think that's the only way. Nowadays people think that's the only way to grow a business, but that's not even the traditional way. right? And nowadays we have access to so much more because of the pandemic. We have social media has boomed, and we have in-person events back now. So there's all these different ways to get your name out, to get your word out. And I'm so excited to bring what I've learned to my clients. If you guys are interested in learning more about the new P3 Grow Mastermind that is now 12 months long, comes with all these different bonuses like an ads boot camp, as well as a business alignment reading. I just did one. I did mine this past weekend because, as I learn, I teach. I did mine this weekend, and when I tell y'all, I feel so much more aligned with what I'm doing. It's funny because if I already had the idea, but I feel more confident with my idea that it is in alignment with the vision that was given to me long ago. But if you're interested in learning more about what it looks like and how to be a part of it, especially with the bonus months that you're gifted, just hit me up in the DMs. You can just send grow in the DMs. I know what you're talking about. Drop grow in the comments. I know what you're talking about. Or in the description of this video is a link, growyouronlinefitbiz.com/call, and you can just book a 10-15 minute call, and we can see if where you are in your business growth, your vision, this program is a perfect fit for you. But I hope to talk to you soon. Thank you for hearing my little breakdown. I did not mean for it to be 27 minutes long, but I never do. I'm gonna stop saying that because y'all know I be talking, and I like to talk to y'all. All right, y'all, I'm getting back to the mountains, and want to get back into this sun. But thanks for joining me on this Friday. Bye.
Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a tip, a strategy on how to grow your business with aligned clients. Are you ready to take action? Start by taking the Discover Your Client Attraction quiz. It's designed to help you unlock the next step in attracting your dream clients effortlessly. I have the link down in the description. And also, don't forget to join my VIP coaches room. This membership community is designed with you in mind. It's designed for action takers. It has all the resources, guidance, coaching support, and community support you need to grow and scale your business with confidence. I'll see you in the next video. I cannot wait to see what you create.